The dirt rolls onto the grass. You don't want to give the pitcher much of an advantage, especially with the breaking ball.
Dontrelle win of 2004. 9 up, 9 down for him. Dontrelle with that cap pulled down high over the brow. Fires
well. And he's got a changeup he uses occasionally.
Slap toward left field, and Patterson continues his fine work against southpaws this year. Leadoff single and a chance for him to do so.
300. He's gotten a few base runners.
Way upstairs.
Played well for the Cubs today.
Good rip straight Nick of Milwaukee last season. There's a smash into center field. Pierre drifts back, has plenty of room. Back to first will go Corey Patterson. 1 out in front of Aramis Ramirez. You heard Dustin. Another chance in center field for Pierre. This one hit just as hard, and he catches it just as effectively. 2 lineouts to center.
A low ball pitcher. Alou, a good fastball hitter.
And no one has hit.
And Moises usually sees him pretty well.
Pitch out. Snap throw back toward first, and Corey easily back safely. Good on.
Cubs picked him in the 8th round. We know how he got to Florida, but they didn't think they were getting the guy that's out there today.
And certainly they were younger. And that pitch well off the plate. Anderson still at first base with 2 outs, and the pitch to Moises is low and in.
Throws the ball.
There he goes, and the pitch is a ball low. 2 are on with 2 out for Garciaparra. Nomar as well has not seen
day to hit at Wrigley Field. It's warmer than it's been.
Defense. No balls and a strike for Nomar.
Delivery, however.
That one good enough.
As high up as it was.
And Nomar is down on strikes. The Cubs strand 2 in our first inning of play. Dontrelle, Willis and the Marlins lead.
Would be a decent matchup for him. That hip problem is not 100%. One of the reasons why he and Dusty talked about moving into the 6th spot. I want to get to the postseason. If it takes me hitting 6, so be it.
Dontrelle Willis has a sign he likes. Now the pitch to Sammy is cut on and missed. Down on strikes.
You see where LaDuca wants it, and Willis able to sling it right there. Sammy got a piece of it, but it stuck in LaDuca's glove. And for a catcher, no skill in life.
Mark Grudzielanek bats now. Base is clear, and it's 1 ball.
Well, they're 4.5 games back.
That's past Lowell and into left field for a 1-out hit for Mark Grudzielanek. His 4th and 6 tries against the Marlins. In this situation, nothing doing on. That one gets by LaDuca, and Grudzielanek will move up 90 feet.
Well, that looks like it has to be a pass ball.
2 ball. Two on with 1 out, with Carlos coming up.
Off.
He lays down the bunt. Lowell will make the barehanded play. 6th sacrifice.
And as far as the lead is concerned, out at second base.
LaDuca's 4th base hit of this series.
You'd have to think he would see a slider in this situation.
Off. Popped up left side. Mike Lowell, foul ground, leans in and can't make the play. Official Cub photographer, the 2-2 pitch. Here's the 2-2. Tried to tie him up inside. And how did that not hit Patterson? Wow. Ball 4 inside.
Pierre in center. Grand slams have been his specialty this year.
He's hit a couple of them. And he takes strikes.
It's Panders.
That bump. But you can't throw a strike. 2-1 the count. Grounded towards short. And the flip to second is in time to retire the side. Willis got the ground ball out when he needed it and protects a 2-run lead. Aramis Ramirez to work in our third inning against Dontrelle. Willis has used up a lot of pitches and has stranded 5
through the order. Dontrelle has fallen behind consistently.
That's his 46th pitch. It's hit into right field. It'll chase Encarnacion back. He takes a roundabout route, nearly misplayed it. And Ramirez is retired with out.
When the Marlins score first, they're 55-21. That's both among the top 5 in the National League.
Hard hit ball past Gonzalez into left field. Alou has it safely now in 9 of his last 10 games.
The inning alive on a ground ball.
Out of play by. No balls and a strike for Nomar Garciaparra.
Gary Darling behind the plate. LaDuca wants it in there. Wow, good strike on Billy Barty. He's not looking over for a pitch out because Moises doesn't look to run.
Bouncing ball up the middle, right at the bag. Gonzalez for 1, the flip to first 2.
Well, that's it. No takeout slide and inning over.
Sammy will lead things off against Dontrelle Willis. Low and in, 1 ball work. Popped out.
There's a big Giant fan. A whole lot of teams because you don't know who's going to get there.
That one over the outside corner, and Sammy.
Gary Darling gave him the inside corner on 1. He was a little surprised that, wow, that was the outside corner pitch. That ball actually curved around the plate.
His first time up and was stranded at third base. Cubs left 5 men off. Base is empty, 1 out in the 4th for Florida. And he's starting to now.
It's changed quite a bit. Not while you're behind.
That one up the middle, and Willis springs to the top of his leap to take care of Grudzielanek.
Grudzielanek bidding for his second hit. But Dontrelle at the top of his leap. And quickly 2 up, 2 down for Michael Barrett.
And a quick strike. There's another
1 inning game, and then that's about it. The Cubs are hoping to.
Lined into left field. Base hit for Barrett on a 2-2 pitch. And Carlos Zambrano will come up. And Dontrelle.
3 driven in from the right side.
We hope it's Bay trying to win the Rookie of the Year. Homered earlier today. The 1-2 pitch.
To retire Patterson, and he's in the on-deck circle.
How deep in the game can Dontrelle Willis go? He went just 5 1/3 in his last start against the Mets. And he hasn't won a game since August 14th. He's thrown a lot of pitches, but that one very effective. His 4th strikeout maintained the Cubs today.
Well, the wind isn't blowing in exactly, and so it's surprising it's only 2-0.
The Cubs 2-0 with Patterson in a 1 strike now to 12th of August. And Dontrelle Willis has found that break.
Take another look at it. LaDuca wants it low and away, and this one moves about 3 feet.
Derek Lee is 0 for 2. He have left 6 men on base in the game. Have a hit
about that outside corner. Roots are abounding.
Lots of them. 3 balls and a strike. Now ball 4 to Derek Lee. That part. But Lisa, hope you're feeling better. And there's a rocket down the left field line. Fair and gone, but foul. Good fielding crowd down the left field line. 1-1 pitch. Here's 1-2. High fly ball to left. He got under it. Cabrera will have a play, and he makes it for the second out. 23 home runs for their respective clubs, and that one back up the middle at second. The flip to short, and Gonzalez makes the play. That Marlin range up the middle, awfully tough to beat, and we're through 5 in. Omar Garciaparra taken down after 5 this afternoon. And 3 innings, but after that, he's been pretty much.
Cubs don't want to see it happen here. And one of the things, Conine probably an average first baseman, but he won't hurt you.
Popped up right side, should be playable. Castillo has plenty of room and puts the squeeze. For the first time in 10 years. And there's a rope into center field. Pierre will play it on a hop.
He's yet to be retired.
Squibber to the mound. Willis to second for 1. Quick turn and in time for a double play. Boy, was that some kind of turn at the second base bag. It's another double play, and we're into the 7th, down 2. 2004, the Cubs and Marlins here at.
They think eventually we'll be able to close.
Fly ball center field will chase Pierre back a few steps. He'll battle the high sky, but has no trouble. Walk up just 2 runs today.
And after Patterson, it's all right-handed. In 11's bravest. Fire department, never forget.
Well off the positioning for the Cubs. The 1-2 pitch is lined down the right field line and into the bullpen where
Emery.
Payback is tough, huh?
He was with Philadelphia at that time.
1-2 pitch. Rolled out.
This one, if the Cubs can do a little damage to Dontrelle Willis.
Line back to the mound. That's been the kind of day for Willis.
And even with his shirt continuing to fall out of his pants, Dontrelle Willis with good quick hands. We told you he's a great athlete. This is a rocket. Unfortunately for him, it was to the glove side, and he takes a base get on, but not representing the tying run. That was a fine play by Dontrelle Willis.
It nearly undressed him, but he made the play. Patterson hits, shows bunt bid. 5 hits, all singles. That'll be the 6th. And Derek Lee will come to the plate. Jack McKeon bounces out of the dugout, and the Cubs find themselves in the Marlin bullpen. Dontrelle Willis, 6 innings and 2/3 of 6-hit baseball today, and a couple of fine efforts in the field gives him a 2-run advantage here at Wrigley Field. The only blemish for Willis, 4 bases on balls. So the Cubs finally chase him. Derek Lee to face Guillermo Mota.